the intricate world of neuroscience, there's a fascinating phenomenon that powers our thoughts, emotions, and actions: neurotransmission. It's like the secret language of our brain cells, allowing them to communicate and orchestrate the symphony of our consciousness. Let's embark on a journey through the remarkable process of neurotransmission and discover how it shapes our everyday lives. At the heart of neurotransmission are neurons, the building blocks of our nervous system. These cells are like the messengers of our brain, transmitting information through electrical and chemical signals. When you think, feel, or move, it's because neurons are firing away, sending messages to each other. The communication between neurons happens at junctions called synapses. Think of synapses as tiny bridges connecting one neuron to another. When an electrical signal, or action potential, reaches the end of a neuron, it triggers the release of neurotransmitters into the synapse. Neurotransmitters are like the notes in our brain's musical composition, each carrying a specific message. Now, let's meet some of these neurotransmitter rock stars. Dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter. It's responsible for pleasure, reward, and motivation. When you savor a delicious meal or experience a rush of joy, you can thank dopamine. Serotonin, the mood regulator. It helps regulate mood, sleep, and appetite. When serotonin levels are balanced, you feel calm and content. When they're not, well, that's when things like depression and anxiety can come into play. Acetylcholine, the memory booster. It's crucial for learning and memory. When you recall a cherished childhood memory or remember where you left your keys, acetylcholine is hard at work. GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid, the anxiety buster. GABA inhibits brain activity, promoting relaxation and reducing anxiety. It's like your brain's natural stress relief valve. So, how does this all come together? When a neurotransmitter is released into the synapse, it binds to receptor sites on the receiving neuron, like a key fitting into a lock. This binding triggers a response in the receiving neuron, either exciting it to fire its own action potential or inhibiting it from doing so. It's like a conversation between neurons, one saying, "Go ahead," and the other responding, "Hold on a second." The precise balance of neurotransmitters in our brains is critical for mental and emotional well-being. When the balance is disrupted, it can lead to various neurological and psychological conditions. For example, a lack of dopamine is linked to Parkinson's disease, while an imbalance in serotonin is associated with depression. Now, here's where it gets even more fascinating. Neurotransmission doesn't just affect our mood and thoughts. It's involved in every aspect of our bodily functions. From the beating of our hearts to the contraction of our muscles, from the processing of sensory information to the regulation of our sleep-wake cycle, neurotransmission plays a starring role. In closing, the world of neurotransmission is a captivating journey into the inner workings of our brains. It's a reminder of the astonishing complexity of our nervous system and how it shapes every facet of our existence. So, the next time you feel joy, remember where you put your keys, or simply take a deep breath and relax. Give a nod of appreciation to the neurotransmitters working tirelessly behind the scenes to make it all happen.